Glad to be here with you. This is Mike. Well, it's been a few days since we made a video because it was pretty cold outside. But we got a little gardening done this weekend. We're recording this, by the way, on Sunday evening, April 19th, 2020. Yes, the coronavirus is still around. People still dying, but at least you can get out and do your gardening. And today we're going to show you some things we did this weekend. In fact, we kind of did a big project here, and I'm going to show you that here in a little bit. But first of all, we did plant some plants this weekend. In fact, we did them today. I want to show you some of the plants we planted. So let's walk over here, and I'll show you the first plant we planted. Right here in this round plastic growing pot, we are growing a squash. This is called a crop neck squash. I'll show you the little tag. There's the little tag. Or it's crook neck, I'm sorry. Crook neck squash. There you go. Crook neck squash. And there it is. Crook neck squash is what we're growing in this particular container. Alright, let's walk over here and I'll show you some of the others. I'm sorry I keep my camera on the ground, that way nobody knows what I'm doing except me. Okay, you remember our old tomato bed over here? This is our tomato bed. Well, we finally have some things planted in it, and just ignore the package of fertilizer spikes. I'm going to show you on the next video I make how to use those. We're going to do a separate video on those. But we have our 3 different tomato plants in now. Let me show you what we have. If I can get down here low, I'll show you. In the front one here, we have our Husky Cherries. Husky Cherry Red, it's actually called. Let me see if I can get down here low. There you go, Husky Cherry Red. Don't know if you can see that. And then over here, we have what's called our Better Bush. Let me back up a little bit. There's the Better Bush. And then right over here is my favorite. And that's the Old Romas. Okay, so we have 3 different ones. Sorry about my camera. Trying to stand up. There we go. 3 different ones in that whole deal right there. Alright, let's walk around here to the east. And I'll show you what's going on with our bed plants we've already planted in our seeds. First of all, I showed you this on the last one, but I'm just going to show you every time we come out here now. There's our lettuce. It's come up a little bit more. And then here's our onions. And boy, our onions are just really coming up. See those? Boy, they're just really taking off. And here's the other rows. But they're taking off. And I'll turn this over a little bit to show you the far view here. But there's our onions. They're looking pretty good and they're looking pretty solid. Alright, let me turn this back around the other way. Okay, we're going to go over here. Now, we planted those, of course, 2 weeks ago. Almost 3 weeks ago. Okay, now, we planted another new thing today. Okay, you see right here along this little row, it goes all the way down to there. And then you see all the string up here. We have planted green beans. These are called Kentucky Blues, and these will climb on these ropes. These are climbers. So all the get around here toward this grill, but right back in there, and then all in there is going to be the climbers. So we're going to do all those climbers, and they're going to climb that rope there. This week, I also planted another type of a flower, but it's not doing too well. The wind got it and it fell apart. I'm going to have to find out what this is called, because I do not know. So I'll have to find out. Okay, right over here we have our first couple, one there and one there, of basil. If I can do it without hitting it, basil. So here's our basil growing, and it's looking pretty good. Okay, now we'll go back around here. Also, we planted some of our beefsteak tomatoes in this bed right here. I'm going to give you a long shot, but they're primarily right in here. They're right in kind of this area, and then right in here. All right, all kind of along like an L shape. So we planted some tomatoes there. All right, let's go back around here. And now we'll go to my back porch, because that's the last things I want to show you are all on my back porch. So let me turn this camera back the way it goes. Climb up the steps here, and then I'll show you our porch. Okay. On our porch, we now still have the forget-me-nots. We still have the butterfly wildflower, and we still have the marigolds. But now we added a couple of things today. We now added cosmos, which are kind of an orange-yellow flower. And then we decided to do, I found these today for 50 cents. Actually, yesterday, no, today, in fact, I found a package for $1. These are microgreens. And these will take only 7 days to grow, and I planted them this morning. So by next week, this whole thing should be pretty much filled with microgreens. So we got a marigolds, cosmos, microgreens, butterfly wildflower, and forget-me-nots up here. And then I want to show you the last part of our project here. This is the thing I wanted to tell you about most. We did get our mesh screen put up in front of our deal here, where I can sit out here and the bugs don't bother me as much. But we did them all the way along here. We put a metal, a fiberglass pole is connected up there, and then down here to where it holds it. We put these two boards going across here today. We just bracketed those on the other side, and then they connect to this side here. So we got all that done. So a major accomplishment for all of us. So we'll go back down here and we'll end this video back where we started at the tomato box. So I hope you all are going to have an enjoyable happy spring. Oh yeah, I gotta show my happy spring flag. I only paid $1 for it. And show these wonderful tomato plants again. So again, we have the cherry tomatoes here, and then over here we have the better bush, and then the Romas. The Romas are the ones I've been wanting to grow. So we got all those. Now in the next video, I'm going to show you how to put your spike fertilizer sticks into these here, and then the 2 potted plants up here. So we're going to do those. So I'm going to show you all those. Okay, so we appreciate you joining us for video number 7, which is, and video number 8 will be coming right up. So we'll see y'all next time. Bye for now.